All right, guys. So I know accountability can really help. Especially on the journey of trying to, quit smoking weed. You get a lot of times you get in your own head and you can end up talking. It's so easy to just talk yourself right back into smoking weed. And so I had created a Facebook group a while ago. The first time I tried to quit weed, believe me or not, even since I created the group, I still stumbled a couple times, found myself back on it. But that accountability of that group is what has allowed me to stay, to keep getting back on the horse, quitting weed and quitting weed. So I highly recommend if you have a Facebook account to join into the group. And to see that you're not alone. I recommend join the group and post your own story about why you want to quit weed. And don't be embarrassed about it. It's the largest group on Facebook for quitting marijuana and marijuana addiction, and so we've seen it all kinds of stories and reasons of people who've been smoking for decades and just want to have their life back. So don't feel embarrassed no matter what your situation is. Post it in there and you'll get, it's a community of support, and I recommend that, to post, at least once every single day, especially for the first month, maybe even longer. So that way, as you're feeling different ways, maybe some days you're going to feel excited, and then all of a sudden the next day you're going to be like, man, I want to start smoking again. And you'll feel all kinds of, so that's why it's good to post in the group, no matter what you're feeling, whether it's you want to smoke or you're feeling pissed off or upset or whatever, post in the group and you'll see you're not alone. You'll see other people, their posts as well, feeling similar kind of thoughts. And marijuana's a tricky thing, man. All of a sudden, or woman, man or woman, you think you've quit, and then all of a sudden, a couple months down the road, it wasn't so bad, and then all of a sudden you go back to it. So the nice thing about the group is when you get those cravings, even if it's 3-6 months down the road, put a post in about the group and hear what other people say, their stories, and similar situations to yours, what happened, how that one smoke, turned them back into being a daily chronic weed smoker. But that accountability really does help, and you don't have to worry. It's a closed group, so whatever you post in there, won't show up on your friends and family's news feed. No one else will know that you're in the group unless they happen to be a member of the group as well. That's the only way other people will be able to see what you post in the group. But if you're really still nervous about it, then, create a secondary Facebook account and then join the group. If you really are nervous about it and don't want, to take any chances of anybody finding you out in there, create a second account and then join it. The Facebook group is called Quitting Marijuana. Just type it in on Facebook. Quitting Marijuana. It's really the only Facebook group for quitting marijuana. There's nothing other on Facebook. And so I'll put a link in the description as well. And that accountability helps, to know you're not alone. You'll see the other stories and the struggles of other people. Because sometimes you can, in this world, in this day and age, you can think you're crazy for suffering with a marijuana addiction, because everybody will look at you like you're crazy for saying you want to quit weed, and that's a problem for you. People are like, what are you talking about? And so it's nice because it's a forum of people who, you realize, okay, all right, I'm not the only one who has struggled with weed for decades or years and, tried to quit a million times and still found myself back on it, under the spell of needing to smoke every day. That's what's nice about it. You'll see you're not alone. So, accountability definitely helps. So, again, the group's called Quitting Marijuana. You can type in quitting weed, quitting marijuana, anything like that, or just marijuana addiction, and it should pull right up because it's the only group like it on Facebook. And I'll put a link below in the description so you guys can find it, join it, and I'll accept you guys in. And post your story, why you want to quit, and we'll support you on your journey. So with that being said, guys, hope you have a great evening. See ya.